How's it going, man? Who's the most corrupt politician in Miami? Hold up. What's your name and your badge number?
Martinez, 41269.
Who made the complaint, number one? Look at this guy with his big melon head. You better watch how you talk to me, pal. I like the chief, but the cops are giving me attitude, always.
I like it, brother. I like it. God bless you, brother.
All of these fake-ass, phony politicians piss me off.
Act accordingly, set the house in order, fire her immediately. Thank you.
To target businesses.
Sir.
Get that same energy. Let's go.
Keep stepping on me.
Because I want to.
I'm getting kicked out of the meeting. Give me a case. Give me a case number.
Yeah, you got it.
Give me a case.
Get it later. I'm the one. Get it later.
Don't touch me, bro. Just tell me to leave. But why are you pushing me? Why are you pushing me? Just tell me to leave.
Who are under arrest for bribery, money laundering, and illegal campaign contributions.
Has made money for themselves or have made their family rich, while we are the one who have to front the money.
So the next best thing is to create amendments to our charter that remove you. Now I hear the little tone that says my time is up.
On DI 3, the discussion regarding the State of Israel bond presentation, tell those Zionist Jews and Freemasons no more American taxpayer dollars.
I hope my comments are a reminder to you that your time is also up.
In the year 2002, I was no-knock raided by the Chief of Police, Michael Moore, of LAPD with an entire SWAT team, twice in the same month. Since that date, I began studying the history of America and constitutional law. I am an autodidactic constitutional law scholar. Over the past couple years, what I've done is I've been able to devise a system, understanding that the police have created a very rigid set of policies, procedures, and protocols that they use to arrest you. I've also created a very rigid set of policies, procedures, and protocols for you to follow that gives you back the power when you're forced to interact with these jackboot thug pigs. It has become a tyrannical jackboot thug police state, prison state, death state. I will win the governorship and I will change the policies from the top down.
Okay. Now let's get into the video from Ragomonkey.
How's it going, man? You in a uniform and you're wearing a gold badge. Can I have your name?
Me?
Yeah, you got a gold badge.
Oh, no.
And your position?
Sergeant of Arms.
Sergeant of Arms. And your badge number?
40488.
Okay. Who's the most corrupt politician in Miami?
You ever see coppers hugging other people? Woman loses her son. You see the cop hugger? No. Guy watches his girlfriend get hit by a car and she dies. You see the cop hugging her? No. Remember Kim Potter, who killed Dante Wright? She grabbed the wrong thing. She was trying to grab the taser or the gun. Didn't the judge come down from the judge's bench and hug Kim Potter? Oh, so sorry, Kim, you murdered him. Everybody's crying for Kim. They feel bad. Dante Wright's dead. You ever see cops hug people outside of the courthouse, outside of a city council meeting? Have you ever, now just recall right now, have you ever seen it? Never.
Mr. Gabella, right?
Yes, sir.
Cool. One question.
Yes, sir.
Who's the most corrupt politician in Miami?
How you doing, man?
Doing well, Rafael Gomez. Yo.
You see look how uncomfortable the monsters from the dark are when you put them on camera. He's forcing it, man. Hi, how you doing? Yeah. I really don't want to be put on camera right now. I'm nervous.
Who are you endorsing for president?
I don't know yet.
Nice. All right. You look like a MAGA guy, though.
Like what?
Like a MAGA guy. Nice meeting you, Mr. Gabella.
Take care, man.
I heard we're gonna tar and feather Joe Carollo today. Take it easy, brother.
Take care, man.
Quick question. What is the department asking from the city today? You guys are here. You're not asking for money, more trucks, more equipment.
No, we're just here doing our jobs as fire marshals.
Okay. You're briefing the city today or no?
No.
Oh, just attending the meeting.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you for your time, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Ma'am, listen, I'm gonna need your name and your badge number.
Chief Butler, 7013.
You're not a chief. When did you become a chief? A chief of what? Let me open the door for you, ma'am. Hold on. I got this. Don't give me any attitude, lady. Sick of you cops. I gotta record you guys because this lady gave me attitude when I tried to interview her. Okay. And she called herself a chief. A chief of what?
Sir, just want to ask you, I'll tell you something. People are complaining if you're like real close to them. You have no problem with your recording, freedom of press, but please, create some distance.
Okay, let me ask. Hold up. What's your name and your badge number?
Martinez, 41269.
Who made the complaint, number one?
I gotta disclose.
Okay, how?
Did you see how he just did that? What they do is they try to gang up on you and have multiple lines of communication. There's a study that it shows a man standing in a center and then multiple lines of communication coming in. And this was in a study, an experiment. And what they found is when they put the most highly intelligent people in the middle of the circle and they put 3 or 4 people around them, and all 3 or 4 people were throwing different information at them at the same time, the person in the middle crumbles every time. Every time. Your brain is not equipped to take in input for 3 or 4 different people and at the same time delineate an answer. And so right here, what Ragomonkey does so brilliantly, you have a few caveats that allow you to take control of the situation. I invoke my First Amendment right to be the press. I'm a constitutional law scholar. What's your name and badge number? And Ragomonkey here, he executes how and when to ask for the name and badge number as soon as they start to try to overwhelm him with data.
How far is too close?
Okay, just no.
How far is too close?
Within arm distance.
Okay, then I never got in. I have everything on camera. You don't know what you're talking about, man. Get back to work, bro. You don't know what you're talking about.
When the complaint comes, when I say you can't from the building, okay?
What complaint? You gonna make a complaint?
Yeah, somebody does. Just let you know.
Man, be quiet, bro. Get back to work, bro.
Have a good day, sir.
Skinhead cops. Good for nothing. Nobody complain on me. You a fool, man. Look at this guy with his big melon head. Better watch how you talk to me, pal. Pendejo, eh. Este tipo está loco hablando de esa manera. How's it going, Chief? Doing well, brother? Always.
I like it, brother. I like it. God bless you, brother.
I'm doing well, but the cops are giving me attitude. I like the chief, but the cops are giving me attitude. I don't. The sergeant of arms for no reason. All right, guys, we're at the city commission meeting here in Miami. As you can see, this meeting is about 15 minutes late. We got Mayor Suarez under FBI investigation. I'm gonna file a complaint on you. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. Politicians make me sick. All of these fake ass phony politicians piss me off. These are the most crooked people in Miami. I can't believe we allow these people to govern us, bro. I cannot believe we allow these people to govern us, bro. Mafia, Dade County. Steal your money. Crooked cop, crooked
What's
cop.
going on, man? You good?
Crooked cop. No, I'm not good.
Good morning. Good morning, Madam Chair. Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Franklin Sarkis. I'm the director of the Price Art Museum in Miami, speaking in favor of digital cinema in Japan. Thanks again for the opportunity to address you today. Art in Miami has always been about more than little pictures on the walls of our museums. Our museum was founded in January of 1984, 40 years ago, almost to the day, in the heart of the city, downtown. Rather than a room of pictures, that moment is perhaps best defined by Christo and Jean-Claude's Surrounding Elements, a project that was seen by thousands and appreciated by millions. Support was not universal at the time.
The need for the selection committee to search for a new city attorney as quickly as possible. It's quite frankly grotesque that you have not voted to terminate City Attorney Victoria Mendez for cause effective immediately. She has consistently provided incompetent legal advice, allegedly committed unethical misconduct, and needlessly dragged out costly, losing litigation. In fact, she loses almost every case against the city and spends tens of millions of our dollars on outside counsel doing it. After spending over $8 million in outside lawyers, we lost the first ball and chain lawsuit that is going to cost somebody $63.5 million. We're going to lose 2 more ball and chain lawsuits that could honestly bankrupt the city. We're currently losing 2 cases over y'all's unconstitutional gerrymandered redistricting. We're losing the Carenza Apartments case, and just last week, in a summary judgment against the city for an unconstitutional parking tax, the judge rejected every single one of Victoria Mendez's legal theories and all of her misinterpretations of state law, and now she could cost taxpayers another $100 million in that case alone. That's just a small sample of the disasters that she's responsible for, doing untold damage to the city, both reputationally and economically. And we still can't get a straight answer or response to public records requests about how much money she has spent on outside counsel. Y'all have given her a blank check. It's insane. I just heard that she just hired another 16 outside lawyers for the latest ball and chain case against the city and a dozen employees individually. When is this going to stop? Come on, y'all. Like, this is an embarrassment to the city. Act accordingly. Set the house in order. Fire her immediately. Thank you.
Am I allowed to speak freely, or must I speak on an agenda item?
The public comment is for agenda items.
Okay, listen, I don't know the agenda items, but I heard there was an agenda item regarding the city attorney. Can I speak on that? Okay, I heard that, I didn't want to speak about that. I'm speaking about that because the rules forced me to. Listen, I'm here to protest the government. How is it possible that these city employees can use code enforcement as a weapon against the citizens? The way I understand what I read in the news, that's what I want to talk about. Is there a way that you guys can regulate city how can code enforcement be used by the mafia to target businesses?
Sir, lower your voice. We're going to keep decorum in this meeting.
All right. Listen, I don't have any.
I
don't have anything to talk about. I came to protest the government. I don't want to talk about this agenda item.
Thank you. Good morning.
Politicians, we got to get rid of them all.
Good morning.
You filming me, bro? You filming me, bro? You filming me, bro?
Get that same energy. Let's go.
I'm here today to speak in support of item FR1.
Why are you touching me?
Because I want to. Because I want to.
Why are you touching me? Why are you stepping on me?
Because I want to.
I'm getting kicked out of the meeting. Give me a case. Give me a case number.
Yeah, you got it.
Give me a case.
Get it later. I'm the one. Get it later. Get your case. Hey, Rose, he's not to come back inside.
Till when?
You got that? To the next commission.
I'll be back, punk.
Thank you.
I'll be back, punk.
Thank you.
I can stand right here.
Yes, you can.
You stepping on me, punk.
Am I?
You stepping on me,
Am
punk. I want to file a complaint on this fool right now. Yo, get me the sergeant so I can file a complaint on him. Get me the sergeant right now. I'm talking to the sergeant. Don't touch me, bro. Just tell me to leave.
Complaint.
But why are you pushing me? Why are you pushing me? Just tell me to leave.
You need to file a
Just tell me to leave and don't touch me. Get me the sergeant right now so I can file my complaint.
No sergeant.
Get me the sergeant right now. What's your badge number? Because you put your hands on me. Use of force.
Okay.
Use of force. I need your badge number.
You need to leave. You need to file a complaint.
He told me I can stand right here. He told me I can stand right here.
You cannot come back inside.
Okay, where do I have to stand? Where do I have to stand? Where's the property line? That's what I'm asking you. What's the property?
Come back in the meeting.
I'm not. Where can I stand?
Stand right there all you
want. Till when am I trespassed?
You're not trespassed. I'm telling you, you can't come back into the meeting.
So I can come next meeting. What's your badge number?
Come next meeting.
What's your badge
number? Is 2185.
Okay, get me your sergeant so I can file my complaint.
No. You won?
Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me.
Have a good day.
Don't touch me. Get me the sergeant so I can file the complaint.
Okay.
So get your ass over here so I can file my complaint. You get your ass over here so I can file my complaint.
I want to start by addressing the city attorney's remarks at last meeting. I will attest or swear or whatever you want that I'm not being paid by anyone. I am not a lobbyist. In fact, I'm the only person up here right now who is not being paid to be here. And in fact, to be fair, none of you would be here if you weren't getting paid to be here, and I don't blame you. Esto es un arroz con mango. But what I want to see stop is the defamatory lies about people in this community and their motives and their activism. Because of the projection, you cannot fathom, some of you, that some of us just come here to do the right thing and to speak up on behalf of our community because you are so transactional. And in fact, no less than 16 times publicly, at least 5 of the highest ranking members of this government, elected and appointed, have accused me of this defamatory lie of being paid, and you know it to be a lie because the city attorney and you are in possession of multiple depositions in which the very same people that you accuse of paying me swear under oath in the penalty of perjury the truth, which is that they are not paying me. And now, Madam Chair, because of the city attorney's unprofessional, uncivil, acrimonious, and disrespectful misconduct, including the use of disparaging personal remarks, I'm going to file a bar complaint against her. And now let's talk about how things do get done around here. How are there illegal electronic billboards going up in the city? Passed in a time in District 2 with no representation, when there was no commissioner in the district, when there was no public input. How did that happen? And it is because, yes, people are getting paid. The lobbyist for this company and its subsidiaries is a former public official who is now one of the most powerful and highest paid people in this city. He is paid by the city to represent it in legal matters such as the Mel Reese negotiation, defending Commissioner Joe Carollo in the Lost litigation, and he's also paid by third parties to lobby on their behalf. 70% of the contributions to this lobbyist's political committee are from this one company and its subsidiary, the billboard company and the electronic kiosk company. So what happens with that money and the money he's paid by this city? Well, he pays it back to the people who hire him and to the people whose votes he needs. On no less than 2 specific occasions, the lobbyist was paid contributions by this organization, and on the same date, donated money to the political committee of Commissioner Alex Diaz de la Portilla. On no less than 2 other occasions, the lobbyist received donations from the billboard company, and within days or months, donated money to Alex Diaz de la Portilla. Right around the time the city was voting on matters relating to the billboard company and its kiosks and its electronic signs. That's how things get done in the city of Miami. This lobbyist used the same back door to Alex Diaz de la Portilla's office as Bill Riley did. And this is strikingly a similar set of facts to the ones in the arrest affidavit for Diaz de la Portilla and another lobbyist and lawyer, Bill Riley, that I mentioned, who are under arrest for bribery, money laundering, and illegal campaign contributions. I want to support FR1 and thank Commissioner Damian Pardo that things are not going to get done the way they used to get done in the city of Miami. They're going to get done the right way, the legal way, and with regard for the laws of the state of Florida, the ordinances of the city of Miami, and the Constitution of the United States.
You lost them all, bro. As soon as you said the Constitution of the United States, dude, you lost them. They checked out. They don't know what you're talking about, brother. You said the Constitution. They said, what's that? What is that? Bill of Rights? What's that? They have no idea. Put a 1 in the chat if that's a fact. These guys don't follow rule of law. Cops are sovereign citizens. Put a 1 in the chat if that's a fact. These guys do not respect the rule of law. They'll create laws for you to live under. Remember, the laws created on our books today were for black people. They weren't even for you, bro. You white guy, wasn't for you. They're for Ragomonkey. He's a little dark enough. They created laws for Ragomonkey all the way back to the 17th century. All race gun ban, except for who? Whites. I'm sorry. Your gun rights are limited because of racism. Racism from the 17th century. What is the 17th century? The 13 colonies. 1601, 1638, 1624. That's the 17th century. And when did they have an all-race gun ban? During the 13 colonies. And how come? So Indians and blacks couldn't have guns. That's a fact. Every single gun law in America today was created in the vein of racism. The laws we live under today are created in the vein of racism. I'm sorry. You don't like it? I don't care. I'm not here to lie. I'm here to tell you the truth. That's the truth.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
But as I travel around and as a branding expert, I can tell you that Miami has a brand problem. The prevailing opinion of Miami where I go is that we're still a banana republic, that we're living in the cocaine cowboys era. The reason why is obvious, and it's because of guys like Billy Corbin. Billy Corbin does nothing but spew hate about Miami, pointing out your incompetence and your corruption, your inconsistencies. And the problem with guys like Billy Corbin is that he focuses on the bad while I focus on the good. But the other problem with Billy Corbin is he's largely right. And so for somebody like me who would like to shut Billy Corbin up, the only way to do that is to remove his ammunition, and that would be removing most of you. Now, you're not going to step down because it's painfully apparent that your desire to hold on to power and your desire to hold on to your ego won't allow you to step away or take a leave of absence. So the next best thing is to create amendments to our charter that remove you. Now, I hear the little tone that says my time is up. I hope my comments are a reminder to you that your time is also up.
We are spending, the money that you guys are spending is our money. $95,000 in a settlement for somebody who was slip and fall in the street that somebody should have fixed. And I'm here also just to congratulate the two newest commissioners that really, you have shown that you are for the people. You know why? Because everybody's against you. Everybody here is against you. They go in the radio and they say that you are a liar, that you're going to destroy the city. But then I start seeing, this seems to me like Biden telling everybody that Trump is going to cause the third nuclear war. But then, who is the one that I have to be afraid of? So right now, the only people that I'm trusting here are the two of you, because everybody else has made money for themselves or have made their family rich, while we are the one who have to front the money.
I mean, she has broken English, but she's making some good points here. We are all against you. You guys are up here acting like you're governing when you're really just getting rich off the people's backs.
So right now, what that guy was saying, I don't know who Billy Corbin is, but he's talking gospel here. He's telling the truth. We have to get rid of all of you guys, but the two of you. We have to get rid of all of you because people are costing us money. We have an attorney in the city, and we have a whole set of attorneys being paid by us. But when they're gonna get me or Gabela out of the race, man.
Let me just say something real quick, okay? Before you vote for somebody, make sure they've been through it. Make sure it's happened to them first. The next time someone's running for county commissioner or for city council or for mayor in your local community, ask them, have you been arrested and taken to the dungeon? How many times have you been arrested? How many times have you been wrongfully arrested? How many times have you been wrongfully prosecuted? How many felonies have you been charged with that you beat? How many misdemeanors have you been charged with that got dropped? I'm in the teens for felonies. I'm in the teens. You understand that? In the teens with how many felonies I've been charged with. I don't have any felonies on my record. 13 or 14 felonies I've been charged with in my lifetime. And I've never hurt anybody. I've never stolen anybody's money. There's no babe weeping in the street. I've never RAPE'd anybody, ever. I've never beat a child. I've been charged with a dozen at least felonies. And I've been charged with probably 30 misdemeanors. The next time someone's going to run for city council or county commissioner, you ask them, you been arrested? Have you been taken down to the dungeon? Did you have to turn around, squat, cough? Did you do that? Did you have to go through that? Because I did. And if you haven't been through that, then you don't understand. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm telling the truth. If you have not been wrongfully arrested, if you have not been arrested for jaywalking or domestic or for speeding or for throwing your cigarette on the ground, if you haven't been arrested for some petty ass crime or a manufactured felony, every felony I was ever charged with was a manufactured felony. I never did any of the things I was charged with for felonies. Put a 1 in the chat if you've been there, if you've been through it. And if you believe that someone who hasn't been through it, it's going to be really hard for them to understand. It's going to be really hard. So why would you vote in a city council member or a commissioner who hasn't been through it? I'm running for governor and I'm going to win. And when I win, I'll change the policies from the top down. Nobody can veto me. Nobody can stop me. That's why I have so many trolls. They're terrified of me. I'm smart enough, I'm charismatic enough, and I know enough to win. And they don't want me to win. They don't want to change the police policies for these jackboot thug pigs.
Now, under FR2, please increase our ability to speak in public to 3 minutes and give us maybe 2 proxies. And to those that pass the ordinance regarding no smoking in parks, I have a lot of proof of all your employees smoking in parks. You need to get rid of that ordinance. To you, Mr. Corroyo, who last time said that you're willing to go pitch a tent in the park, I'm inviting you to come on down. I'll invite Cat Williams, too. Ms. King, Kitty Rodriguez has not yet taken a bullet, and she needs to get out of your district. That place that she is in has to be condemned. And not much for the other two, except for apparently with Mr. Pardo, it has taken 2 gay people in the city of Miami to set all of you straight. And I am very tired of having to come up here and having to justify my presence, and all of you having done what you did to me in October of 22 in the decorum, under the decorum umbrella, and kicking me out of here with 3 linebackers from the Sergeant at Arms. And that's going to cost you $17,171,717.17. And I hope you're ready to add that onto your budget. Now, what I've got left is 33 seconds, so I guess I'll go with a couple of other items. On DI3, the discussion regarding the State of Israel bond presentation, tell those Zionist Jews and Freemasons, no more American taxpayer dollars. Quoteth the Raven, nevermore.
Ragomonkey, great video, brother. The Fifth Amendment cop card is the only card you need in your wallet when you see a JBTP. Remember, cops are not your friend. If you're walking down the road and a cop interacts with you, the moment you see the cop, you get the yellow card in your hand. You have to have a pair of Fifth Amendment cop cards in your wallet at all times. If you carry your credit cards in your phone, it's the exact same size as your Visa, as your driver's license. The #1 defense that you have against these JBTPs is your camera and the Fifth Amendment cop card. Thanks. My name is Chili DeCastro, and I am Delete Laws.